The transformation into a space marine is a biological odyssey, a years-long process that reshapes a human body into a superhuman warrior. It begins with the selection of young male aspirants aged 10 to 14, chosen for their physical resilience and genetic compatibility with the gene seed, a set of 19 to 22 specialized organs derived from the chapter's primarchs. These organs are implanted in 19 precise phases, with some chapters adding sacred rituals at the beginning or end. Each phase aligns with the aspirant's growth, sculpting their body into a vessel of war. Over the course of 6 to 8 years, aspirants undergo profound changes, bones lengthening, muscles swelling, senses sharpening, all while enduring rigorous training and hypnotherapy to master their new abilities. The process is a marvel of genetic engineering, but is not without risks, as mutations can alter the outcomes. For the Space Wolves, essentially space Vikings, the journey begins with a unique ritual, the Canis Helix. At age 10, aspirants drink a potent elixir derived from the Primarch Lehman Russ's gene seed. This substance rewires their biology, flooding their cells with hormones that prime their bodies for the implants to come. Within days, aspirants feel their muscles tighten and their senses heighten. Sounds become clearer, scents more vivid. However, these marvelous benefits come with a grim risk, as it can awaken the Wolfen Curse, a feral mutation that twists the aspirants into a werewolf-like beast, with sprouting fur, elongated claws, and a savage mind consumed by primal instincts. Those who manage to resist the curse emerge stronger, their bodies more receptive to the gene seed. But the Wolfen shadow lingers, a constant test of their humanity. For the Space Wolves chapter, hypnotherapy of the aspirants begins here, helping them control the primal urges sparked by the helix, ensuring they remain warriors and not animals. For the rest of the chapters, at the age of 10 or 11, the first organ, the secondary heart, is implanted. This remarkable organ acts as a backup, pumping blood when the primary heart fails or is completely destroyed, and boosts circulation to deliver oxygen during extreme conditions, such as combat in low oxygen atmospheres or after severe injuries. Aspirants will notice immediate changes. They can now sprint longer without tiring, their endurance doubling within months. Their chests broaden slightly to accommodate the new heart, and their skin flushes with increased blood flow, a sign of their growing resilience. This heart ensures they can fight on when others would fall, a foundation for the superhuman stamina that defines a space marine. By age 11, the osmodula is implanted, a small but powerful organ that releases hormones to strengthen the skeleton. It triggers rapid bone growth, fusing the ribcage into a solid bulletproof plate and doubling the thickness of all bones. Aspirants grow several inches taller within a year, and their frames become broad and sturdy. The pain is intense, as bones ache as they reshape and joints creak under new weight, but it builds a skeleton capable of supporting incredible muscle mass and heavy power armor. In the Black Dragons chapter, the osmodula mutates, causing jagged bone growths to erupt on foreheads, elbows, or forearms. These protrusions vary from small ridges to large sharp spikes, serving as natural weapons for slashing or blocking blows. However, they complicate standard armor fittings, requiring custom gear. At age 12 to 14, the Biscopio is introduced, an organ that floods the body with growth hormones to build an unnatural amount of muscle mass. Aspirants' physiques transform rapidly, shoulders widen, arms thicken, and their strength triples. By 14, they can lift weights far beyond human limits, preparing them to wield massive bolters and wear power armor. The change is dramatic. A boy who once struggled with a training sword now hefts it with ease, his body a powerhouse of raw strength. The Biscorpio ensures Space Marines can perform feats of strength unimaginable to the humans, from crushing steel to charging through enemy vehicles. At age 12 to 14, the hemastamen is simultaneously implanted with the Biscorpio, an organ that enhances the blood's efficiency. It increases the production of red blood cells and boosts their oxygen-carrying capacity, allowing muscles to work harder and longer. Aspirants notice their stamina surging further, their breathing steadier even during grueling training. Their skin takes on a slightly ruddier hue as blood volumes rises, and wounds begin to heal faster due to the improved clotting factors. The hemastamen ensures Space Marines can endure prolonged battles, their blood a tireless engine that fuels their superhuman feats. At age 13 to 15, the Larraman's organ is introduced, a small implant that produces specialized cells called Larraman cells. These cells flood the bloodstream, instantly clotting wounds to prevent blood loss. Aspirants see cuts and scrapes heal in seconds, leaving only faint scars. This organ is a lifesaver in combat, allowing Space Marines to survive grievous injuries, such as deep gashes or even severed arteries that would kill a normal human. Their bodies become battlefields of rapid repair, a testament to their unyielding endurance. The Larraman's organ is one of the reasons most Space Marines are almost impossible to kill unless met by another Space Marine or something demonic. Simultaneously, at ages 13 to 15, the catalespian node is implanted in the brain. Reducing the need for sleep, it allows Space Marines to rest parts of their brain while remaining active, a process called unihemispheric sleep. Aspirants find that they can stay alert for days, their minds sharp despite exhaustion. This organ is crucial for long campaigns where rest is a luxury. Hypnotherapy trains them to control this ability, ensuring they can switch between rest and alertness seamlessly, making them relentless sentinels in the face of endless war. At the same time, the preomnor is also implanted, a pre-stomach that neutralizes toxins in food or water. This organ allows Space Marines to consume almost anything from alien plants, contaminated rations, or even raw meat without harm. However, most rely on nutrient-paced injections, a dense, efficient fuel tailored for their high-energy using bodies. The preomnor ensures survival in desolate war zones where supply are scarce, keeping Marines fighting when others would starve. Once again, at the same time, the Lyman's ear is also implanted, enhancing hearing and balance. This organ sharpens the ear's ability to detect faint sounds, enemy footsteps, distant explosions across a wide range of frequencies, with the lowest being half of that of a normal human and the highest being double of that of a normal human's. Crucially, the protection against dizziness is a vital feature for the Space Marines who often deploy via drop pods, ensuring rapid, disorienting descents into combat. Aspirants begin to notice subtle noises, the hum of machinery, and their balance improves, letting them stay steady in chaotic environments. The Lyman's ear makes Space Marines unparalleled scouts and rapid response warriors. Hypnotherapy here being essential to train aspirants to filter out overwhelming sounds such as shock grenades and maintain focus during high-speed deployments. At age 14 to 16, the omophagia is implanted, perhaps one of the most peculiar organs of them all. It allows Space Marines to absorb memories by consuming enemy tissue. It extracts information from the DNA and offering tactical insights like enemy strategies, languages, or skills. This ability can turn the tide of battle, but it comes with risks. Foreign memories can overwhelm the mind, causing confusion or psychological strain. Hypnotherapy teaches aspirants to process and compartmentalize these memories, ensuring they remain in control. In the Blood Angels chapter, the Omophagia is overactive, making memory absorption vivid and almost instinctive. This heightened ability may contribute to their red thirst, which is a genetic flaw that drives a deep craving for blood, though the exact link is uncertain. Their successors, the Blood Drinkers, suffer an even more extreme mutation, their Omophagia amplifying the red thirst into a near uncontrollable bloodlust. This mutation makes them ferocious, but burdens them with a tragic struggle for restraint. At ages 15 to 17, the Suzanne membrane is implanted, allowing Space Marines to enter suspended animation. This organ slows metabolism to a crawl, preserving the body during extreme conditions like starvation, injury, entrapment, or even outer space. It is a biological failsafe, ensuring survival when rescue is delayed. Hypnotherapy trains Marines to enter this state consciously, a skill that can mean the difference between life and death. When activated, the Suzanne membrane excretes a thick paste that covers the Marine's body, essentially putting them into stasis. The most extraordinary example is Brother Silas of the Dark Angels, who survived 567 years in this state after the catastrophic fall of Caliban in the 31st millennium. Finally, at ages 16 to 18, the Black Carapace is implanted. For most chapters, the final standard organ, linking the nervous system to power armor. It grows beneath the skin, forming neural interfaces that let Marines control their armor like an extension of their body. Aspirants, now standing over 7 feet tall, undergo extensive hypnotherapy to master this connection, ensuring fluid, instinctive movements in combat. This organ completes their transformation, making them a full Space Marine ready for most chapters. Lastly, at ages 16 to 18, the Blood Angels force their aspirants to go through a process called insanguination, a sacred ritual. Their aspirants drink a substance derived from their Primarch Sanguinius's gene seed, enhancing their strength, speed, and senses. This elixir binds them to the chapter's legacy, but it also deepens the red thirst. In the grim darkness of the 41st millennium, where stars weep and worlds burn, the Space Marines stand as humanity's unbreakable spear. Forged in the crucible of gene seeds, their bodies are monuments to war, each Marine a testament to their relentless purpose. They are the Emperor's wrath, sculpted from flesh and iron to shatter the enemies of mankind. They carve victories from the jaws of despair, their blades drenched in the blood of heretics, Xenos, and traitors. No foe shall stand against their fury. No darkness can dim their faith. They are the Adeptus Astartes, humanity's eternal vanguard, and their war cries echo through the void, a promise that the Imperium shall never fall.